it comes to Clubhouse, first impressions are everything. Let's talk about marketing yourself on Clubhouse. Let's get into the number one key to marketing yourself on Clubhouse. And spoiler alert, it's not to shamelessly self-promote. By the way, don't overlook your Clubhouse bio. Later in the video, I'll show you how polishing up your bio can lead to way more attention on the Clubhouse platform. And just to make your life online really easy, I want to tell you exactly what you should say in every Clubhouse room you enter to get more followers. The number one key to marketing yourself on Clubhouse is to join established Clubhouse rooms. Raise your hand and hopefully get called up by the speakers. And if you have something well thought out to say to the group, or maybe you pose a really profound question that inspires conversation, that can reflect back really well on you and even bring people to check out your profile or want to follow you. If you can bring something to the conversation, whether it's a contribution or sharing a big takeaway, that's going to be really valuable to the other people that are hearing it. Whatever you say in the Clubhouse room should be suited to attract your target audience. Now, if you're trying to push your product or service, make sure that you're also saying something of value to retain your audience and stay in the moderator's good books. You're not trying to go up there and be like, hey, by the way, I'm doing this thing and I have this sale and you should go check this out, come to this link. You will get kicked out and blocked and blacklisted, and people won't want to play nice with you, so don't do that. I would actually recommend not pushing something directly, but if you want to talk about maybe a strategy that you use or something that you help your clients with or social proof or some sort of accomplishment, and from there it can create curiosity for people to want to come check out your profile and learn more about you, that might be the best way to subtly market yourself without spamming or ruining your reputation. The other key to marketing yourself on Clubhouse is that the more you participate, the more likely you'll be discovered by big influencers and entrepreneurs. So join those Clubhouse rooms that are established, get involved in the conversations, follow other people who are taking action and involved in a lot of conversations, and continue to participate. Give value, share your knowledge, share your takeaways, ask great questions, and you can always bring those conversations off of Clubhouse. Inside of everyone's Clubhouse bio, they have the opportunity to put their Instagram link, so you can always move those conversations over to an Instagram DM. Speaking of your Clubhouse bio, let's talk about how polishing up your bio can lead to even more followers and maybe even more sales. Even if you're just in other people's rooms without starting your own, if you're speaking, people may take note of the things you're saying and want to click on your name and go check out your bio and potentially follow you, or click the call to action that you can include in your bio. The first 3 lines of your bio are especially important. Inside of my bio, I show off some of my personality, a little bit about what I do, and also some of my accomplishments so that people seeing this bio know exactly what I'm about and what I might be able to help them with, what kind of value I may be able to provide in their Clubhouse rooms or off of Clubhouse. Before we move on, have you subscribed to this channel yet? Be sure to hit that red button below to get brand new content marketing strategies, business acceleration tips, and more straight to your YouTube feed 5 days a week. Now let me tell you, when I first got on Clubhouse, I was like fascinated with the level of entrepreneurs on there, the level of celebrities that were on there that I could just get into a room and be able to listen to in real time and raise my hand and be able to even maybe get up on that stage and ask them a question. It's incredible. But it can also be maybe a little bit intimidating. So what are the things that you should do? Let me tell you what you should say in every Clubhouse room you enter. First of all, if you're brought up on the stage, when it's your turn, just because you're brought up doesn't mean that you can go ahead and speak. Typically, you're brought up in the middle of a conversation and then you wait your turn until the moderator or the host calls on you. When that time comes, introduce yourself and you can state who you are. Now, if you're in a larger room, you want people to be able to identify you. If there's a bunch of people on the stage, maybe you say, hi, I'm the one in the pink background in the third row here. What's most important is to be brief. A lot of times people will come up and want to ask a question, but they want to give too much context to their credentials. They often come and say, hey, I have a quick question for you. I just want to tell you a little bit about me. And they give this whole background story before getting to the question. And you'll often hear some moderators get frustrated with this and say, when you come up on stage, tell us your name and say, my question is, and go into your question. Well, some people will come in and they'll say, my question is this, and I just want to tell you where this is coming from, and I want to give you some background on this. And in that background that they're giving, you can see that they are clearly trying to pitch what it is that they do. So don't be like that. If you can just come in, have a really thoughtful question or a contribution, your moderators are going to really respect that. And as you get more active in Clubhouse, they're going to remember that and be more likely to bring you up on stage and even want to give you more stage time because you've created this reputation and been respectful in the past. So make sure that you make a good impression by being respectable, by being brief, or by offering a thoughtful question or contribution. If you can do that, subtle will actually go a much longer way that people can go and click on your bio and check you out. And that's where I want you to go back to that advice that I gave you just a couple minutes ago about what to put in your bio. You can even go check out mine. If you go to Clubhouse, look up Marley Jaxx. You can even use mine as a kind of template for you of what you want your Clubhouse bio to look like. Show off your credentials in there, have a call to action, a link. You can even invite them to follow you on Instagram. You can say, hey, if you DM me this word on Instagram, I'll link you or give you access to this free thing. That's another way to be able to take them from Clubhouse to another platform and even be able to cross promote. And if you're not joining other people's Clubhouse rooms, you can create your own. I have more videos about this on my channel about how to moderate your own rooms. But the big thing that you want to do is create Clubhouse rooms based on your topic of expertise or based on a topic that would be really interesting and intriguing. I know that when I go into Clubhouse and I'm just scrolling through the hallway, that's what they call where you can find all the different Clubhouse rooms that are live and happening at that time. When I'm looking through that hallway, I'm always captivated by the title of a Clubhouse room. And I'm also maybe looking at who is in the room. If some of my friends are in there, or if there's a celebrity or entrepreneur that I admire, maybe I'm going to join that room too. But the first thing is to create a room with a good title. What's a hook? What's maybe a question or a topic that people are talking about that can capture people's attention and make them think, what's this about? And want to click and join. If you're moderating your own rooms, you can ping people in and invite people to join your rooms, to join in on the conversation. And you can also be inviting people up onto the stage to start a speaker panel or to start a big conversation, which if you can get other influencers or active participants on Clubhouse up on your stage and they ping in their audience, that can help you to grow your reach on Clubhouse and be able to meet more people. Clubhouse is really incredible for networking and marketing your business. One of my friends recently told me that Clubhouse is like an ATM for her. She goes on there, she knows exactly where to network with people, what kind of rooms, and how to take those conversations and turn them into relationships. So keep that in mind in how you show up on Clubhouse and be able to network with people and be able to maybe turn those relationships into clients. Want to learn more about the networking app that everybody's talking about? We have a whole playlist of videos down below that tell you everything you need to know about building your momentum on Clubhouse. So check out that playlist linked in the video description below.